Who's hot tonight, buddies? How's it going, Jose, Angel, and Tim from Paranormal Hunting Observation Group? So we just got done with our typical review. A couple of us at a time. We try to do some of that when we can. We bring the whole team back together. But we got something that we want to tell everybody tonight, that we've got some updates coming. A couple things for the fall. We're going to do a few more lectures. I'm actually going to do a Mexican folklore lecture coming here in September. We're projected to do that on September 17th. More details to come. There's going to be another one in October. And then my colleagues, we're going to do another group, PHOG, Paranormal Hunting Observation Group lecture. We're talking about some of the subjects. So as we promote this video, we want your feedback and telling us what kind of stories or research you'd like us to cover in this next lecture. If you weren't there for the first one, it was on Western ghost stories. So anything next? Do you guys have some ideas on what we've talked about? People might want to hear next. We'll start with you.
We've gotten a lot of feedback on the equipment that we use. So a lot of people were interested in the kind of equipment, the different methods that we use in order to do and conduct our investigation. So we might do like a little teaching,
like a workshop, right?
Mm-hmm. Like a workshop.
What do you have, Tim, for everybody?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Jose and Angel. In addition to that, we're looking at trying out some new equipment. This is actually some equipment that we're actually going to design and build ourselves. A lot of it based on some scientific measuring and benchmark. When we're out there in the field conducting our paranormal experiences, really excited to include you all and doing some workshops and actually showing you other varieties of commonly used paranormal equipment that's used out in the field, and usually the best practices to use those to bring you the best results.
And like Tim's talking about here, if you look at in the paranormal field of all aspects, all subjects, usually always start off with your research. You find out with theory, and then application is actually us going out into the field and applying those theories. And we also like to deploy different types of equipment. What he's talking about, we're going to utilize some of our own knowledge behind that and try out some new things that you guys haven't seen out there before. Or if you're new to this, well, it's going to be new either way, which is exciting for all of us. I know that, Angel, you've talked about some of the workshops to help people more about their intuition, mysticism, things with discernment, a lot of stuff like that people are interested too, because people come up to you all the time and ask you questions like, I sense things, how do I go about that? Do I have a gift? And they'll ask her that.
Right. So we came in contact in our last investigation with a little girl that was very inquisitive and had so many questions for me because she felt like she was making contact with a spirit of a lady that was tucking her into bed. And she just happened to mention to me, she said, if you do see the lady or talk to her, can you tell her to clean my room for me? So yeah, a lot of people have questions. I'm still learning just like everybody else, and maybe we'll figure it out together. And also, I just wanted to tell you guys too that on September 18th, I'll be on a podcast all by myself.
That's right. Angel was connected with our friend Jordan Klein from Fireside Paranormal Podcast and Hub, and Jordan's a great guy. He's interviewed us like 3 times. It's just a blessing. He's over in West Virginia. That connection led us to be put in the publication with American Paranormal Magazine with Kim Eaton out there. So thanks, hats off to you too for getting us on board and reaching out more people on that arena. With Tim and I, we were talking about some other equipment. I mean, he has a great background when it comes to those kinds of things with the technical side and bringing in everything from the scientific and the spiritual together. And he's well versed on both ends of that. And I know you were talking about some of the infrasound and things like that we can deploy out in the field with different types of, from creatures to UAPs and even paranormal phenomena.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Jose. Infrasound is a relatively unique type of area in the scientific field. So basically what I'm doing is I'm culminating my engineering and scientific skills to pretty much contribute to the team on ways that we can actually bring together some unique and new breakthroughs in the paranormal community and also out there when we're in the field. But one thing I want to talk about is we hear the term EVP, and everybody, most people out there know that EVP stands for electronic voice phenomena. Well, with the Paranormal Hunting Observation Group, PHOG, we've developed a new term, and we're actually using it in the field during our investigations. We're studying it, we're researching, and we're actually modeling it in some of the sophisticated software that we're using when we do our reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, one cool thing with the infrasound is we have developed a new term, and that's called IVP, and that's infrasound voice phenomena. In my opinion, I think EVPs, the paranormal or the spirit side, when they're communicating with us, is not necessarily electronic. It's more of an infrasound. Now, infrasounds can be heard by certain animals. Dogs can hear certain levels of infrasound. So we use sophisticated software to kind of bring that together and measure that through spectrum analysis. One cool thing about this is Angel, with her abilities, that is very inclusive with the work that we're doing because of her abilities to be able to pick up on these infrasounds, whereas we don't necessarily do it. So a lot of the things that she picks up on, we usually pick up on our full spectrum analysis software when we're reviewing the evidence.
Just to validate.
And exactly, for a good validation purpose. So this really makes the work in the paranormal field when we're doing conducting our investigations that much more credible.
Right.
A lot of great things are coming up, and we're excited, and we're glad that we've been doing this a long time. Our three other members tonight, they're with their families, and that's the one thing that PHOG likes to always emphasize on is it's always about family first. And a lot of families come to us. It's not always about it's a ghost or something else. Sometimes people have struggles in their life and they need some answers, whether it's spiritually or some type of new thing that they saw on TV, and they're like, is that stuff real? I mean, can you guys validate that? To be honest and to be fair, some things are just, I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you, you guys all know that too. Some stuff's just silly, and a lot of other things, hey, people like to be entertained. I'm not going to knock that. Everybody likes to hear a good yarn. It's good. Even when I present and my colleagues present, when we're doing our lectures and things as that in that nature, you want to be able to grab the audience so they're paying attention and they're engaging with you, and they feel an equal part of the storytelling or the information sharing, and that is so important to us. We stay humble and we care about people first, especially our families. I mean, we're nothing without our families, right? But to keep it short, because we want you to be able to come and see us, we're working with the Cheyenne Artists Guild, and these guys here have been with me. So has Ashley and Casey, and our friend Andrew Dial. He's with us too. And the six of us together, you're going to see us more often on this YouTube channel and on our other social media, coming together in a round table, doing what we call Fogcasts. It's our own little spin on it, and it brings people to our attention of the work that we're doing. And we're just keeping it real, raw truth, those kinds of things that we need to project out there to keep that integrity and the compassion for other people and things on the other side.
Right.
So, you guys have anything else to add?
We take our work very seriously when we're out there in the field. We bring it back to analyze it. And one thing I admire with Jose and Angel is they've expressed the core mission, and that is we're here to help people, and we do that with extensive research. We do that with extensive field work when we're out there conducting our paranormal investigations and so forth.
Yeah. Anything else to add, Angel?
Is one of my main concerns when I started a long time ago was to honor the people that have crossed over,
Absolutely.
and the spirits that I have communications with, as well as the people here. And I try to do that every single day.
Yeah, she's right about that.
Excellent.
That's the thing I like to stick out there when I first open up with any of my Mexican folklore. The stories, they come from my family, they come from my culture, ancestry, and I always like to take a moment for all of us out there to focus on the voices from the other side, that we remember them and honor them in that way.
Right.
So we are looking forward to seeing you guys coming up again here in September. We will have another case coming up. I'm hoping we have it down here locally in Cheyenne for around Halloween again, like we did last year with the
That's what we're
guild.
shooting for.
So lots of good things. If you guys have anything else to add, or you want to see something in particular, or questions you have, please feel free to reach out to us. Social medias, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram's PHOG LLC, so PHOG LLC. Best way to message us is on Paranormal Hunting Observation Group on Facebook. But we also have an email now, so you can reach us directly, and that is number 1, PHOGTEAM, 1fogteam@gmail.com. Hit us up on that. Or YouTube, please give us a like and share, hit that button. Keep spreading this message. This is the official Paranormal Hunting Observation Group, LLC, YouTube channel. So please stay with us, follow us, and we hope to hear from you soon. As always, for my friends and everyone else out there, don't forget, enter the fog.
Good night.